This video is for people that are serious about Bohol. Your whole hub of transportation logistics happens in Tagbilaran, not down at the base of Panglao. So we'll do jeepneys first. That's in the heart of downtown Tagbilaran. From those jeepney terminals around the malls, you can get anywhere amongst the 30 or so barangay that make up Tagbilaran, but you can also get into neighboring municipalities. But then if you go to the bus station, so that'll be part 2, that can get you to the furthest reaches of the island. And there's so many reasons you might want to do that rather than chartering private transportation or renting a motorbike. The best way to do this video is just sit back, relax, let it happen to you. And then if you see things where you're like, oh, I need to figure out that detail, go back and find it again. So let's go ahead and take this ship out to sea. Before this starts, let's just calmly find a zen place. Breathe in and breathe out. 3, 2, 1, go. In the city center at the Alturas Mall, it's kind of the heart of the action. Right outside this entrance, lots of trikes, tuk-tuks, and a jeepney station. These jeepneys will get you to the city mall, the island city mall, for 15 pesos. The last one goes at 7 o'clock at night. This can all feel a little overwhelming. We're right next to the Angel Star Salon. And there's a big Jollibee sign right outside of the Alturas. Across the street from the Alturas Mall, across from the Jollibee, kind of kitty corner, goes to Dawes, the northern municipality of Panglao. There's also a jeepney that'll take you to Baclayon. Stepping away from the Alturas Mall, coming up the street. So right out front of the city square, not the city mall, the city square, on whatever street I'm putting at the bottom of the screen. So we got one that also goes ICM, being the city mall. Get you to Dawes. This same station, another option, Dawes via Totalan, Songkulan, Tabalong. Coming just a little further down, we've got a first jeepney that goes to Baclayon and then Albuquerque, 20 pesos. Jeepneys that go to the city mall, again, DAO being the central public market right next to city mall. Then we have a set of 2 going to Cabawan. Okay, so if we turn the corner, got a few more options. The first one on the line goes to Songkulan, Dawes. Dawes being one of the municipalities of Panglao Island. We're almost back to the main artery of traffic in downtown. Carlos P. Garcia, Island City Mall, Integrated Bus Terminal, Alturas Agora. Repetitive themes of the city mall, the bus terminal, and about 10 minutes later on the jeepney ride, right next to the Island City Mall. Right here is where you will catch the last jeepney going back to downtown Tagbilaran at the city square, the Alturas Mall at 7 o'clock. Last one. Integrated bus terminal. This is a whole different thing. So let's try to get you some keys to the kingdom, so to speak, and open up your options moving around Bohol province. This front end of the terminal is stacked with buses, resources. But now you know the lay of the land. Just for depth, different angles. So this is the middle part of the terminal. There is food up here on the second floor. I mean, we got some serious carinderia going on. Middle terminal and the back portion of the terminal. More restaurants. This is my jam. Here is the back of the terminal. We're gonna start at the back of the terminal, work our way to the front. These buses are going to the interior. So this one is going to Carmen. I'm told it's 140 pesos for the ride. These are not climate controlled except windows down. That one's going to. Last one of the day goes at 5 o'clock p.m. I'm getting between 110 and 120 pesos for the ride. It will drop you off at the town square, the public market, from which point you can take a short walk to the ferry boat terminal and take a boat every day, 2 o'clock p.m. to Camiguin Island. All right, we're in the middle, the heart of the integrated bus terminal. They do have restrooms. They even have a pharmacy. There are just sari-sari stores after sari-sari stores, snack shops. There is hot food stands. Check this out. We're in the very back corner. This is like the minivan section. That's going to Anda. 2-hour ride. Last van will go, he says, between 5, 6 o'clock, really. 220 pesos. Continuing on, let's get a look inside. That one goes to Mabini. You know, Kandahai. That one's going to Kandahai. 150 pesos. Last van rolls at 7 o'clock at night. Okay. All right, so you're looking, there's signs down here, there's signs up there. And we got one more going to, I think you pronounce that Guindulman. There is food everywhere. Let's take a look at the front half of the integrated bus terminal. A couple more. These are the minivans. We got Tubigon, Talibon, Trinidad, San Miguel. What time is the last van?
Maybe 7:30.
7:30? How many pesos to go to Tubigon?
150 maybe?
This place is pretty stacked. A second set of restrooms, which I've used, 5 pesos. They're very clean. But you got everything. There's like hip bags, hats, slippers. So we're in the front section. Starting from the right-hand side, we've got one Tubigon via Antequera. Heading out right now. Talibon via Tubigon. And Panglao via Alona Beach Airport. So this bus, last one rolls at 8 o'clock p.m., 60 pesos, climate control. It's more like a city bus that you would see in the States. It's looking pretty spacious and comfortable. That's a cheaper ride. On the corner here, that was the Alona out on the corner. Last one's at 8 o'clock at night, 60 pesos. Talibon via Carmen. It's not really in the ready position yet, but Ubay via Hanapol and Balilihan. Next up, one going to Bien Unido via Carmen. Ubay via Carmen. Hi, sir. Got one going Ubay via Alicia. Ubay and Jagna via Alicia. Okay, here we go. Ubay via. You can use the pay to charge stations for your phones. I think there's even like, yeah, there's Wi-Fi decks, Piso Wi-Fi. I've never had to use it yet. 10 minutes, 1 peso. I think. 5 pesos for an hour. Okay. Ubay via Mabini. Anda via. Are you getting the idea? These buses to Anda, not climate controlled. Last one rolls 6:30 p.m. 185 pesos. All right, there's the Island City Mall. No, thank you. This is the integrated bus terminal. Listen, if you miss the last jeepney going back to Tagbilaran, those tuk-tuks is how you're gonna get back. And I've walked it, it's not fun. It's a long walk. If you're a local, that's gonna cost you 20 pesos each way. So know that that's like the standard. But if you are not a local, the first price they're gonna call out is 50. I wouldn't pay anything more than 40 pesos, which is what I paid when I was stuck here one evening. But try to get them down to 20 or 30. These guys, they'll be out here all evening long because even when the last bus rolls out of there, that food court is just 100 meters away at most till 2 o'clock in the morning. We're at the Island City Mall. At all 4 of the entrances on all sides of the building, it's like this. You got a lot of the tuk-tuks waiting to take you on your ride. So if you're not down with waiting for the jeepney to fill up, that's your best bet. Or you have somewhere specific you need to go, that's your best bet. This is all totally intimidating at first glance, especially for foreigners. And I know that for a fact. Like, it almost seems like the foreigners are even scared of looking lost, but it's just a process you have to go through anyway. If you're riding the jeepney from city center here, they'll drop you off, Central Market. ICM, Central Market, right there. IBT will take you down that way. And right behind that is the bus terminal. I just keep finding more of these. Worth pointing out, the jeepney, it's like a true jeepney to Lobak, right outside of the mall. Public markets across the street that way. So that, he tells me, is 50 pesos. It's like 8 o'clock right now. It's full of mostly mall workers, I think. There are so many choices. The more you're looking, the more you see. Thanks for taking a swim in the waters of Bohol. Those of you who are serious explorers, I hope you found this somewhat helpful. I'll have some relevant video posted up here somewhere. And a folder containing everything about Bohol and Panglao that I discover.